Today we're going to be talking about life without vaccines. So, what are vaccines? How do they work? And why should I vaccinate? These are some questions I get on a daily basis, even more so given today's circumstances. I want you to imagine that it's the summer of 1949 and polio was at its peak, infecting over 350,000 people per year and a death rate about 15%. Some of the worst side effects is permanent paralysis and death. That would be what today's society would be like without the polio vaccine. Similar to what the today's society is without the coronavirus vaccine. Hi, my name is Pierce Bradley, and I am the Director of Virology at Penn Medicine. I would like to thank the Worried Parents Organization for allowing me to speak. My purpose is to provide background information about vaccines for those who are skeptical and to convince you that they are essential, safe, and vital. The three main things I'm going to be talking about is what I mentioned earlier, what vaccines are, how they work, and why you should vaccinate. So, the first vaccine was invented in the late 1790s, and the first one was for smallpox. Even then, the vaccines had a lot of scrutiny. Excuse me, and entire towns banned them from being administered. People were just scared of what they were. They didn't know what was inside the vaccines. They didn't know what people's intents were. There were some conspiracy theories that they were just trying to infect more people and that the intents were malicious. This is a picture of Edward Jenner administering the first vaccine in 1796. So that was the what vaccines are. Got a little bit into why people were scared of the unknown about them. So let's talk about what they're made of. So yes, the vaccines do contain the virus. But it's not the activated part of the virus. They also contain antibodies, which are natural indicators for your immune system to attack. Vaccines allow you to produce these indicators without actually getting infected and going through all the symptoms. So you're probably asking, isn't this dangerous? No. The virus none of the active parts of the virus are present. And you're also given the antibodies, which are signaling and indicating that the virus is foreign and that your immune system should attack it, killing it. Even if the virus was active, you're given the tools to fight it. Think about it as you're driving a simulator for a driving simulator, and your instructor is telling you the answers before you're on the road test. So now, just talking about that. Okay. So the only people that shouldn't be vaccinated are people who are immune compromised and those with autoimmune diseases. Also, those who are sick and pregnant, it's advised that they wait till they're healthy or post-pregnancy. Another controversial topic is if vaccines cause autism. Another simple answer is no, they don't. The case that started the debate was debunked and proved that the child showed signs of autism prior to being vaccinated, so it was ruled as strictly coincidental. And in this picture is the influenza virus. So now we talked about the what and the how. Let's talk about the why. So the more obvious reason is to protect yourself. Viruses don't disappear over time. Polio is still around today, and so is the flu. There's still cases of polio the measles today because people aren't vaccinating. The best way to combat these ancient deadly viruses is to vaccinate, to give yourself the protective systems. And the reason why you take some viruses only take a one-time vaccine, but you get a flu shot every year, is because the virus mutates, which brings me to my next reason to vaccinate. It's to protect other people that cannot get vaccinated, and those who even are vaccinated. A common misconception is if they're vaccinated and protected, then why should I have to worry and vaccinate as well? This is a wrong thought process, because if you get infected, the virus has a chance to mutate, and the antibodies from the old vaccine no longer detect the new strain, and it won't attack it. So the vaccine is now ineffective, and the person can get sick. So the importance of vaccines is clear. Look at the world today. There's a new virus, the coronavirus. I know it's the last thing that you guys want to hear me talk about, but the society is at a halt right now. The universities are down, businesses are closed. I'm giving this speech virtually, not in person, but viruses are humans' number one enemy. So we talked about what vaccines are, how they work, and why you should vaccinate. I hope now that you can see the importance of them, and I want to leave you with this question if you're skeptical. If the coronavirus vaccine is invented, and if and when, are you going to question it, and are you going to vaccinate?